Hello, Dave Dog here. We're back with Bradford Park Avenue for episode 2 in season 4. And after the last episode where we went down 4-3 in a thrilling game for the spectators anyway against Fylde, we have had some ups and downs. The next game was against Gloucester. We went down 1-0 at home. We couldn't score, as you can see from the stats there. 14 shots, 6 on target, 11 shots to them, 4 on target, and a 1.5 xG. We missed chances, as you can see by the markings on the forwards. Zondo 6.5, Hamed 6.3, Longbottom 6.2, Lovick 6.3. Defence playing quite well. Ferguson going back into his old ways at 6.4 and Macaulay 6.6. And after a disallowed goal, 22 minutes for Gloucester, Phillips scored after 24 minutes and we couldn't get past their keeper. If you look at the Gloucester markings, you can see all the defence played well. Their keeper was their man of the match at 7.7. We should have scored at least one goal. We bossed the possession as well, 55%. Not the result we were hoping for. We then travelled to newly promoted Bishop Stortford and it was a different story altogether with this one. 1.31 xG, only 4 shots on target but 4 goals. We got to work early in the game, an own goal from Edmondson, their centre back. It should have been given to Zondo. He shot and it was deflected, but I think the ball was going in anyway, but it went down as an own goal. Finn O'Boyle doubled the lead after 21 minutes. And just before half time, Zondo did get a goal and made it 3-0 at half time. Flanagan had a goal disallowed for them after 67 minutes and he eventually got one on 82, but we came back and restored the 3-goal lead with Zondo getting his second in injury time. We brought in Finn O'Boyle to partner Zondo and both those two playing well. 2 goals for Zondo, 1 for Finn O'Boyle. Zondo should have had a hat-trick really. Just about everybody playing well apart from Williams and Longbottom. First win of the season, we got 4 shots, 4 goals. That was our first 3 points and we were on the board. And the next one was Southport at home, and must be something in the water at the Horsefall because we couldn't score again. Zondo on a boil, playing poorly. Lovick as well. The only exception to the front players was Longbottom at 7.4. He was our man of the match. Macaulay made some mistakes in this game, 6.5. It was a spicy game. 6 players booked for Southport and 3 for us. No score until the 63rd minute when they opened the scoring. Finn O'Boyle had 1 ruled out on 80. They settled things on 85 minutes. So no goals at home, but we got 4 against a newly promoted team. I was beginning to wonder whether we were good enough. And we'll see from the next game that maybe we are in fact good enough. So the next game we got our first goals at the Horsefall. 5-1 win against Braintree. Braintree came into this game unbeaten. They were sitting near the top of the table and we blew them away. 3 minutes Lovick, 9 minutes Zondo, 12 minutes Lovick, and 1 just before half time for Longbottom made it 4-0 at half time. We owe a lot of that to their keeper. Let's just have a look at Braintree. Marriott 6.1, he made some howlers. You can see they had some poor performances by other players. So 4-0 at half time. Settled down a little bit in the second half. O'Boyle made it 5 after 53 minutes. They pulled one back on 76 minutes through Page. And then 8 minutes from time, Ness got his second yellow card and they were down to 10 men. 5 goals from 1.89 xG and 8 on target. We've certainly been efficient in some of the games when we are scoring. They had 2.79 xG. A lot of shots in this game. 23 shots they had. Luckily, their forwards were off form. Seems like we're on the right track with this tactics. A little slight variation on it in that we've got the 2 midfielders, one behind the other. And that seemed to make a difference. That is how we played them against Fylde in the first game. We're going to go forward with that and see if that is the case. There's a slight glitch possibly in that the match engine's not working this out. And the last game was away to Brackley. Joint top of the league Brackley. We went down 2-1, but we were very unfortunate not to get a point at least from this one. 22 shots we had, but only 4 on target. Zondo 6.3. He has not been playing that well recently after that 2 goals, maybe it should have been 3. We brought Hamed back in. He came on a sub and did a little bit better, so I don't know, maybe it's a bit of tiredness creeping in. But Walters opened the scoring for them after 23 minutes. Truman with a cracker after 40 minutes just got us back in the game before half-time. Gaxa, their centre-forward, who scored lots of goals already, he's one of the top scorers in the division, made it 2-1, but we couldn't score the equaliser. But very much a good performance against a team that were joint top of the league. Man of the match was Truman with his goal. He certainly played well in that role just in front of Fielding. So on to today's game. We're playing another promoted team today at home to FC United. Let's have a look how we're going to line up for that one. Couple of changes due to this game being on a Monday, shortly after the weekend game. Captain Abonta Homer is not fully fit and we're going to rest him. We put him down to the bench. So Sams moves into the left centre-back role and Ferguson comes in at full-back. And the other change is Hamid coming for Zondo up front. So Macaulay in goal, right wing-back Dunstan, Quansah and Sams in the centre, Ferguson at left back, Fielding playing as a defensive midfielder in front, Truman in that advanced playmaker role where he did so well in the last game, two wingers inverted, Lovick on the left, a long bottom on the right, and Hamid and Aboyle up front. On the bench then today, Brandon Barber, Abonta Homer, Alex Williams, Harrison Hopper and Zondo. Let's get into this game then and hopefully we can get another win on the board against newly promoted FC United. The pre-match team talk then, we're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. That has inspired Finn O'Boyle. Everybody else is composed. So let's get into the game then. Newly promoted team, 4-2-3-1, standard formation. Let's kick off then. And we get underway. First highlight, as it's raining again. Even in the summer it rains. Truman's going through the middle. Truman, he's been playing well and he gets the shot away there and well over the bar. Didn't know whether the keeper had got his hand to that one, but not. And we carry on with the goal kick. Quansah heads down. Truman knocks it back to Dunstan. Dunstan, he's been playing well at right back. Long bottom him and long bottom are linking up well. O'Boyle puts that in, but it's cleared out by the defender before Hamid can get to it. Long bottom, a long raking ball to his fellow winger on the other side, Lovick. Hamid, can he get back on the sheet? And hits the bar there. So we're pressing here. We're doing well. And I think I'm going to go on to positive rather than balanced because we're well on top. And as you can see from the momentum on the right, it's the green bars. Just as I say that, a red bar appears. And it's Macaulay with a kick out. And we play out from the back. I've noticed a lot in the FM23 recently, defenders putting their foot on the ball and goading the attacking players. I've seen some reviews of real life games of that occurring, so we know where they've got that from. Boyle puts it across, Hamid gets there before the keeper and chips the keeper. 25th minute, we go in front and nice bit of work there from O'Boyle, puts it across to Hamid. Keeper made a mistake. Let's see that one again. Fielding puts through. Finn O'Boyle running in, puts it across first time. Keeper comes for it. Hamid chips it over him, and I think that might be his first goal this season actually. And our top scorer last season gets his first, I believe, in real matches. He scored some in the friendlies. We're running through here. No shots on target for them. And it seems to be mostly us. Fielding, free kick, and that hits a post, but O'Boyle's there and knocks that one in. Reacted quickly there, Finn O'Boyle, and it's 2-0 just before half time. Don't want to see that one again, but it's a good free kick from Fielding. Let's have a look from behind the goal. Fielding, what a bend on that one. It was the keeper that saved it actually. I thought it hit the post, but O'Boyle's in there, sharp, gets in. So both forwards have scored now. And we're into injury time. Can we get another one before half time? Cross in, keeper punches, defender clears. Truman picks up though. Truman out to a Dunstan. Dunstan, can he get a cross in? Plays it short to Truman. Truman back to a Dunstan. A Dunstan's on the attack here. Lovick, but that was a tap. He should have belted that one. And good opening there, but Lovick didn't take advantage of that, and it's 2-0 at half time. 5 shots on target, none for them. 56%, we're bossing this game. Here we are in dressing. We've seen on the highlights how Lucas Dunstan was getting forward and putting some decent crosses in, but look, how does he get a 6.5 mark? The fullbacks on FM23 are marked well down. Look, 6.7 for Ferguson at the other side. Everybody else playing really well. I'm happy with the number of shots on target so far. We're ahead on the score, and it certainly deserves to be how much we create, so I'm pleased. We're going to go for that one. We're going to keep them happy, and that's had the desired effect. Let's get into the second half then. A couple of subs for them, and obviously their manager not pleased. Press Brown, where is he? I can't see. There he is, taking the throw in. If that comes up again, we'll say, yeah, Dunstan heads out. Truman loses it and shot just wide. At full stretch there, Macaulay, but that one's wide. And we really need to get on a long run. We've not had a long run in all the seasons we've had. We had a good start last season. We got to put into the playoff positions, but fell away. And recruitment's going to be key here. We need some backup, especially defenders. But the scouting is just not working. We've set up a scouting focus to go for certain positions, and it's not being implemented. It just keeps saying we're consulting our staff. I think that's something wrong with the game. Lovick crosses in. Hamed with a header. That's his second, and we go 3-0 up after 56 in the 56th minute. And this game's more or less over now, I would say. Famous last words. But onto the scouting, and it just doesn't seem to take into effect what you're doing, what the scouting focus you're putting up. It just keeps putting other things up, and just ignores the ones that you've put up. So I don't know whether that's a glitch or whether I'm doing something wrong. If anybody else has come across this, let me know. Long bottom, free kick. Hamid's around there again, but it's declared out, and he comes out of the box to pick this one up. Back on the halfway line. A Dunstan long ball up front, and I don't know what O'Boyle was doing there. He had his back to the goal, but cleared out by FC United. What's that? We get some strange passes, and O'Boyle heads wide. We're on the 64th minute. Anybody looking tired? Sams is looking tired. Ferguson, of course, and a Dunstan are low marks for the fullbacks. Surprise, surprise. Everybody else is in green. And here's FC United. Stop that player. Oh, don't bother if he shoots like that. They've not. Oh, they've had one on target. Sam's free kick knocks it out to their fullback. Lovick's just trotting along there. Didn't bother going for that one. And it's FC United. We've seen a little bit of their play now. I'm sure they're going to get one back here, since we've gone on positive. And Rogers to Wood. Wood to Johnson. Let's get a tackle in. Don't let him get a goal back. Oh, that was a strange save, was that? Sort of fell down in stages there, did Macaulay. Here's the corner though to FC United. And Wood takes this corner. And out by a Dunstan there at the near post. And that's the end of that highlight. And here we come with another one. Ferguson plays it up to their centre back. This is what I don't like as well. There should be some instruction to stop your players just belting it forward, especially when it doesn't go to anybody. Cook with a header, and that's wide. They're coming back into the game. Let's see if we can make some changes then. As you can see from momentum there, they've come back in. Will Truman is struggling, wants to be replaced. There's a lot of tired players. As I say, this is a Monday game after the Saturday weekend game. Very poor Sams. So let's bring up onto Homer on for Sams. You can see the game out between them. Very poor Dunstan. Fielding in at right back. So defensive midfielder, we're going to bring Williams in to play that. It's not his favoured position, as we can see there. We're 3-0 up. Let's move him into a normal 4-2-4. Let's have him as a Mazzala on support. And let's make these two attacking, seeing as we're on positive. We're going to bring Hopper on for Truman as well. And he will be ball winning midfielder on defend. So 2 central midfielders changed, along with a Dunstan at right back. 14 minutes plus to go. and we should have a comfortable win here. And it's going through nicely. They're still on the momentum, but no highlights for FC United. And 1.51 to 1.18 is the XG. And yep, that's it. No further highlights. We win the game quite comfortably. Hamed with 2 goals is our man of the match. But good performances all round. Even Ferguson got 6.8, which is not bad for him. So 3 points. Let's see where that puts us in the league. 13th. 9 points from 7 games. 4 points outside the playoffs. Early days yet. 3 wins. 2 of them have come against newly promoted sides. Let's see where we're going to come back then for the next episode. We've got Darlington away, Leamington at home, cup match, FA Cup second round, Peterborough away, Blythe at home, come back for Starbridge away, Saturday the 18th of October. Hopefully we'll see another win. So we've got 3 wins, 4 losses, although 2 of those losses were against really good sides in Brackley and Fylde. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please leave some comments and let me know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, and I hope to see you next time. For now, this is Dave Dog. Goodbye.